Sharing a huge golden nugget. Well, not even golden nugget, man. I would say it's a cheat code. It is a cheat code in life. And if you learn this and you apply this, you're going to look back a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, and you're going to be like, my God, thank God that I started that. Thank God that I took that serious. And that cheat code is to start feeding your mind every single day. Just like you shower, just like you wash the dishes, I hope. Just kidding. You got to be feeding your mind. And I could give you so many examples. Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, some of my mentors in this area, Kevin Trudeau. All these people are always constantly feeding their mind. The most successful people, they tend to leave clues. And that is one of those golden nuggets that I picked up early on and that I'm so grateful that I did. And I'm just going to give you like the reason why I did. When I got out of high school or got out of college, like I hated reading. Like first off, I sucked at reading, but I just didn't like it. I wasn't good at it. It just wasn't fun for me. But when I saw that all these successful people were reading, I was like, man, like I don't like reading, but my bank account definitely reflects the fact that I don't like reading. So I was like, man, I started like reading some of the easy books, and that made a huge difference in my life. And I'm going to give you guys an example. If you don't like reading, that's okay. Like I recommend it, but audiobooks works as well. I'm going to give you an example. One of my mentors that I paid a good amount of money to learn from, his name is Mark Guerra. He is huge in Houston, Texas for real estate investing, wholesaling, owner financing, you name it, huge in network marketing as well. But one of those main things that I picked up from him is not only does he go to the gym Monday through Friday, but if you were to go in his car and sitting in his car and listen to what he's listening to, audiobooks, always. He's always learning. If you go to the gym and take his headphone off, there's no music in there. He's listening to an audiobook. They're constantly feeding their minds. Always, always, always. Tony Robbins, if you look into his story, before he became Tony Robbins, there was a huge time frame where he was constantly feeding his mind. Bob Proctor, that man read Think and Grow Rich every single day for like 40, 50 years. You name it. Kevin Trudeau, he talks about how if you were to get in his car as well, and he'd have like a Rolls Royce or something like that, like there was no music. They would have like these old cassettes. Even a lot of the big successful people from the 80s, 90s or whatever, before they had like actual like phones or whatever, like better technology, they were listening to cassettes from like successful people. So make that a habit to start listening to audiobooks on a regular basis. And if you're like, Richard, I can't go to the gym and listen to an audiobook. Look, I've done it. It's not the most motivating, but after a while you get used to it. But if you can't do that, no worries. What I want you to do is commit to this cheat code. Make your car a classroom by always having another audiobook on. If you do this, I'm telling you, and when you go to work, when you come back from work, when you make a drive to Galveston, when you make a huge road trip somewhere, if you listen to audiobooks for a year, 2 years, 5 years, even look, let me guys tell you, this is another golden nugget that's huge. Even if you're not even listening to it at some times, because we kind of like get distracted. Your subconscious mind is still picking it up. And if you do that, it's going to change everything. Do it for a year and get back to me. And I promise you're going to be like, my God, Richard, I'm so glad I listened to you. I'm so glad that I took that serious. And if you hate reading and you're like, man, like, I don't want to be reading, like, I'm going to give you guys some simple books, some simple ones that are like some huge golden nuggets. Compound Effect, Darren Hardy. Money, you want to learn about money? The Richest Man in Babylon. Story form, super easy going. If you just pick up like those what they're learning on those tablets, huge. This is probably my favorite book, top 3 for sure. The One Thing by Gary Keller. If you're already learning and you're already at the point in life where you're like, man, like I got all these business ideas and I got my job and I got this going on, blah, blah, blah. This right here, or you're like, I don't know what I should do. I got like 2 or 3 things. This book right here, I promise you, is going to make you laser focused. It did that for me. It made me laser focus on one thing, and that made everything else easier. And my income, everything changed. I'm telling you, this is probably my number one right here. Productivity, Atomic Habits. Amazing book. Another good Psycho Cybernetics, another amazing book. If you want something super simple, See You at the Top, Zig Ziglar. If you're like, man, I want to set huge goals for myself this year, I recommend Don't Set Goals for the Year. Read this book, 12-Week Year, another one. And if you're like, Richard, give me the good stuff, right? Like those are easy books, whatever. First off, I'm telling you, you can read these more than once and you're going to be like, man, like I get a different golden nugget every single time. But if you want a book that's like a 27-hour audio, that it's huge, Reality Transurfing. Listen to that one like 2 or 3 times and get back to me. And I promise you, if you make your car, once again, a classroom, like a driving classroom, you're going to look back, like I said, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, and you're not even going to recognize yourself. I'm telling you, get back to me after you do this. Thank you for listening.